Warning. The Era Survival Podcast may contain harsh language and graphic depictions of gore and violence. Listener discretion is advised. Hello everyone, and welcome to Dice and Stuff. My name is Adam, and today we are going to be continuing with the 6th part to our Era Survival Podcast series called Runner's Run. In this episode, Miles, Phoenix, and Babs reach the mayoral building of Elmsford, but a man in shiny leather armor stumbles across the steps in front of them. Is this a man from the vault, or a shambler? What fate awaits him and our runners? Please sit back and enjoy Runner's Run, Part 6. Now, are you going back to the road, or are you moving through buildings, or what?
Whatever's been working for us so far.
Alleyways of what you've been using.
Yeah.
Let's continue on that way that we've
I like the thing where we're not in the middle where everything comes at us from all the different sides. In an alleyway, we can always just run back the other way.
So, if I get infected or, die or go down, can you please chop my head off? I don't want to become one of those things.
That's honestly what you want?
Yep. I'll do the same to you if you go down or you go down.
Comforting.
Do you
I promised you.
Do you want to become one
Promised
of those
you I'd make an honest woman out of you.
You move your way down the alleyway for the last city...
For the last time.
City block. You'll get out and see the main building itself. As you're looking at the main building itself, you'll see what appears to be a shambler, just a regular guy, who has no visible wounds on him. And he's kind of slowly, shambly walking in front of the building. This is extremely unusual. Usually they're decayed or whatever. He's just kind of walking from the left to the right and kind of taking his time.
Maybe he's not really a shambler.
Yeah, maybe he's pretending to be a shambler.
If you'd all like to roll me your wits investigations, you may.
Or roll wits and luck because I don't got investigation. Ooh.
Okay, A, do we explode 10s on luck rolls?
Yeah.
Okay, B, I'm passing a luck roll.
Hey!
Unless I roll a bunch more ones.
Nice.
Three successes.
Luck's, what's the botches for luck?
1s, 2s, and 3s.
Why didn't either of you have investigations? What is this?
Because I like rolling luck rolls.
I took larceny, thank you very much.
Did you guys not learn from the last time we played Era?
I did get 2 botches, but I got 2 successes, so I passed a luck roll!
Yay!
You know what's funny? I also had 2 successes and 2 botches. And I learned that 2s were also botches. So I only have an extra botch.
So I passed?
So you both passed.
I passed!
Phoenix and Miles passed. Congratulations. So, as you guys are looking at him, you will realize very quickly that he is not a shambler at all. He has an assault rifle, which looks brand new. It's shiny. It has a Kevlar strap on him, but he is shambling. You'll see the look on him is extremely pale. He's also sweating profusely. He looks extremely sick. Very...
infected sick?
Yeah, he's infected. He's kind of far gone. But he's just kind of shambling right now. So that's what you two see.
I think what we have here is somebody who is going to fail to live up to their potential.
I see a guy shambling.
Yeah, you see a shambler, Babs.
He's definitely faking it.
Is he blocking the door?
He's right on the steps to the main area. Yeah, you'd have to cross by him.
Unless we want to try to find a back entrance.
Yep.
All right, so time for a huddle.
Okay, so I think that guy up there's totally faking it just so the other shamblers don't go for it.
No, he's super sick. Look at him. I could probably push him over with one of my crutches right now. He just falls.
Do you think he'll come after us?
The way I see it is we've got 2 options. We either go through him or we go around him.
Do you think we can talk to him, or is he far gone sick? I think he's just some guy faking it so the rest of the shamblers don't come after him.
That would be clever, but he's not wearing a gas mask, so he's probably severely infected.
I think he's too far gone. And as we all know, 4 is too many. But we're going to have to get past him.
Yeah.
So we only have a couple of different options.
Try shambling up and see if it provokes him. But he does have a nice shiny gun, so...
I didn't see any gun. Well...
It's got a rifle strung over his...
It's in his hand. The strap...
it's in his hands.
I botched.
You can see the arms, right? Like we're looking at the same guy. You're not seeing a different shambler. Please tell me I'm not missing the other shambler who's right behind me. Please tell me they're not right behind me.
Hey, maybe he's the lookout. Maybe like he's got a running team in there somewhere looking for the vault.
He's not looking out for anything except maybe number 1.
So do you want to go talk to him? You look pretty harmless. Crutchy.
Do you think that's wise?
That is kind of true, though. The person
Crick.
with the crutch is definitely the weakest looking one.
All right.
You know what? I'll watch your back. I'm gonna get down in sniper position with my rifle and
Okay.
get a good
Angle
look
on
at
him?
this guy.
I'm getting ready to run after Miles.
Miles.
You put your hand up like this, and I got you. All right. So if there's trouble,
So
me
I'll
crutch
fall
roll.
over. Good time.
Stayed on one
you
foot.
can go like this with your crutch. And still
Your other
raise
foot's
your
not
hand.
broken.
So, Miles,
That's my name.
you're going to walk up the steps. As you do,
I'm wearing my brass knuckles.
okay, as you're walking up the steps, that's when you're going to start hearing a noise you could not previously hear from the alleyway.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
You're going to hear what appears to be flesh ripping. You're also going to hear gurgling, and you're going to hear tearing of cloth. You're also going to hear cracking of bones, that kind of thing. Just kind of ominously, as you're going to walk up near the guy. Remember, he's up on a couple steps. Picture it being very much like, senatorial White Housey kind of style, where there's like the main steps that head up to the big building beyond, and then on the far side of the steps is a small park, and you guys came out of an alleyway near another small park. So you're walking up the steps kind of sort of to his right. He
Okay.
seems to keep walking towards like the edge of the steps on the far side is where he's walking.
All right. Now, does he looked my way yet?
Nope.
So I'm just going to keep walking towards him on the crutches. I'm not being like super loud, but I'm not, disguising the fact that I am approaching, like clank. I guess, clank isn't a noise that crutches make, but,
Crutch.
Yep.
crutch. Crutch.
All right, you're going to get a couple steps near him when all of a sudden he'll just stop moving, and he kind of turns to the right just slightly and looks at you. By the way, the closer you get to him, the louder that noise is getting, to the point of it being really disgusting.
Is the noise coming from him?
No.
Great.
Imagine if he turns and there's like a whole bunch of mouths just eating his own body.
Oh yeah, no, as soon as you were describing the guy, you're like, he doesn't look like a zombie. I'm like, oh yeah, like crazy mouth in the chest. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome.
Like the
Yeah.
thing.
Terrible for me.
Yep, so you'll stand there near him. He'll stop, and he kind of turns his head and looks at you. You can see the sweat on his brow is just beating down. He's probably got a massive fever, and his eyes are kind of bloodshot, and he kind of turns and just looks at you right in the eyes. His gun, by the way, does turn as he does.
Yeah. Tell me, friend, has anybody told you that you look like shit today?
I feel like you're a wandering salesman. You're about to sell some snake oil or something.
Because I tell you, I got just the thing to make you feel like a million brass.
He's going to look at you and go, "Injection. I need injection."
Okay, hold on 1 second. And I'm going to go to punch him out.
If he's talking to you, he's probably okay.
No, I'm knocking him out. We're taking his gun.
All right.
Okay. So you're going to make it, are you making it look like you're gathering something?
I go to
from the bag?
kind of shamble over a little bit. I
to get closer.
rest myself on the crouch, and I go to rummage in my pack. And oh, sorry, here we go. I'm putting on my brass knuckles. I'm gonna give you something that's gonna make you feel like a million brass. Don't you worry, buddy.
And then
Wha-bam!
I do have an extra box of injection.
There's no such thing as extra box of injection. Kind of like how when smokers go to each other, and the guy who never supplies the smoke is always like, "Hey man, you got any extra smokes?" And you say, "Sure, man, I'll give you one as soon as they start making packs with extra smokes in them."
I also have a box of placebos.
Yeah, but that's not for him to know.
Can you imagine?
That's not for him to know. It's
So,
not important. We don't know this guy. Screw him.
Robert.
Yes.
Strength brawl, please, sir. By the way, I don't know you're gonna punch me, so I don't get any defense.
Like, I know we're not good guys, but you're an asshole.
He has a gun and he would shoot you without a moment's notice. You want to know why I know this? Because I would do it to him.
I do want the gun, I'm not gonna lie, but...
I got 5 successes. Come
Come
on, get a 10. Get a 10. Knock
his
this
block
sucker
right
out. I got a 10.
All right. So, wha-bam! As you'll hear the boom, and he'll fall over, crack down onto the steps, and just lay there like a heap.
I'm running.
I'm getting up and going.
I look back,
that quickly.
exposing my back to whatever's behind me. See, I told you it'd be fine.
Right.
I'm helping him exploit his potential.
You guys are going to walk up. As soon as you guys walk nearby, you'll hear that god-awful sound.
Where's it coming from?
It's coming from the far side of the steps.
The other side of the
If
steps?
you guys
from
keep
away?
walking forward, maybe another 7 feet, you can look down the steps into that tiny little garden, if you want to.
No,
Yeah, what's down
no,
there?
we're good.
You're going to look?
Good.
Yeah.
All right, I got to roll my check here, unless you're stealthing it.
Yeah.
All right, stealth dex.
I'm taking the shiny gun.
You're taking his gun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Did he have
Three
anything else,
successes.
like a backpack or other gear or anything?
Yeah, he's wearing what appears to be leather combat armor from before the Cataclysm.
And you were going to let this guy live. I guess that sounds horrible.
When you say that out loud, how do you feel, Robert?
You know how I feel? Feel like a million brass. That's how I feel.
Is he actually dead or is he still alive right now?
Oh, he's alive!
Just unconscious.
He's just unconscious.
Okay.
Shove an injection down his throat.
Nope.
Nope.
Because right now I'm looking at this pile of whatever it is right now with 3 successes.
All right, give me a
I
second.
gotta remember to
here.
leave that dice on that brawl.
I'm just trying to find the actual...
His body might be going to a better cause.
I'm just glad I got the million brass joke in.
Money miles.
We were allowed to swear on this one, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so pretty much what'll happen is you'll look over the side, and over the side you're going to see probably... It's weird. It looks like a platoon of pre-Cataclysm soldiers, probably about 8 to 12 of them, being completely mauled by about 15 infected and mutants of all different types. They are all being ripped apart and ingested and eaten. The entire area looks like something out of a slasher film, where they've pulled the rib cages right off of them and they're like almost covered in intestines, and there's just blood and guts everywhere. There's a bear that's mutated that has huge blistery arms that are covered in bone protrusions, and he's currently like crushing a skull in his teeth. And yeah,
Does it look like they're gonna be done soon?
yeah, because they've been eating
Okay,
this pile
then I'm
for a
gonna
while.
throw that guy overboard.
I'd like an apology, thank you.
Okay, you're gonna go grab the guy.
If they're done stripping him, yeah, I'm tossing
So
him.
you're taking the armor and the gun.
I'm taking the gun.
You getting the gun? Or you getting
I
the
can't
armor?
really do much of anything because I'm in crutches.
Okay, so
I'll-
you're gonna grab the guy.
But I want an apology because you all looked at me funny when I said that they were going to eat us.
Do you want this armor or not?
By the
I
way,
can't put it on now.
Babs is the only one that has seen this. By the way,
I'll take
Oh,
it
really?
for him.
by the way, Babs, they don't seem to have noticed you yet,
Okay.
but they're almost done.
Yeah, she's just grabbing the body. She's going like this, like she's grabbing the body and she's hooving it.
Are you letting me take the armor off of it?
We don't have time for that.
Yep,
she's
nope, no
she's
armor.
Be like,
All right.
And you'll also notice on his belt when she throws him over, you're going to see the 4 clips of ammo
Ah,
that go down with him.
no.
And when he hits the ground, you'll hear a thump, and then like a cantaloupe going. He's
I
like
look at you in
screaming.
horror.
I'm running towards the doors.
Oh wait, no, I'm grizzled. I don't look at you in horror.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm grizzled. So you
I
guys
have to
are running.
remember I'm grizzled as well because I don't roll those extra 2 willpower for anything.
So you guys are running towards the doors.
I'm heading towards the doors.
Sure.
Okay.
Walking casually, not running.
As you all reach the doorway, you're going to notice the main doors to the mayoral manor is completely open. Okay, and you'll all walk inside. As you walk inside, it's a mixture of Silent Hill and Resident Evil, where there are papers everywhere, water damage everywhere. There's books strewn about the place. It looks completely ransacked at one time. There's massive amounts of bullet holes in the ground, and you'll see probably about 6 or 7 mutants just laying around on the floor.
Oh dear.
Like, alive?
They don't look to be moving.
That means nothing.
Back to sneaking.
Yep.
I don't see any traps. We must be safe.
So it's supposed to be underneath the building, so we kind of have to look for a way down. Okay.
Anybody got architecture?
What's that?
Yeah, Adam.
Engineering
Where-
or
it's con-
construction?
construction. Yeah.
Engineering? Construction?
Construction.
Okay, construction what? Intelligence?
Construction intelligence.
Then yes, I do. I have quite a bit of it.
Oh, good.
I was in a building once.
I'll take those 5 successes. How about you?
4 successes.
And 1. Okay. In this kind of a building, you will know that they have generally 2 to 3 different ways down. They have the elevator system, which would be just an empty elevator shaft now, which would be easy enough to find and is usually near the kitchen. Then they also have a stair system, which is more in the residential / main room area, which you do see that goes down, but it's on the cross from this main lobby area. And then the other way is usually some form of dumbwaiter or a chute that goes up and down, either for laundry or food or what have you, and that's probably near more the maintenance area.
I think the elevators actually might be a good call because we've got rope. We can easily shimmy down there, and they'd be less likely to be populated.
Or the dumbwaiter. How many people are hanging out
Let's
in the
check the
maintenance
elevator
wing?
first. We know where that is, roughly.
Now, to get to the elevator, you can go around this room, not through it. So you go along the right-hand wall and
Wherever's
down into the
less
kitchens.
populated.
Yep.
That's actually going to the kitchens is the least populated area.
Let's do that.
So you do not walk amongst the hordes of bodies, you walk around them. I won't even roll.
Yeah, that's
job.
right.
Good job. You're all in the kitchens. The kitchens look something out of a Ransack magazine. That's right, Ransack magazine.
Ransack.
Where to ransack?
Worse homes and gardens?
Ransack apostrophe D.
No, all of the cupboards, every single cupboard is
that a
open.
tag?
Every single piece of cutlery is gone. Every pot, every pan, anything that could have had any value whatsoever is gone. It's completely stripped. You will also see the elevator shaft that is here. It is up on the top floor, and you will see a little red light over top of the elevator.
What? Power.
Power.
Is it on? Like red light that's on?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a mine.
I
don't know what those are,
over
so.
to it, and I'm gonna make technology work.
Because you have the wise ones.
I have the wise one.
All right. Intelligence and engineering, please.
I'm going to make sure it's not an explosive.
It is not an explosive.
Okay, yay.
It is a light.
So if she gets a really good roll, does that mean she knows that she just has to, like, kick it?
Yeah.
So it's intelligence and what? Engineering?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so eerie in this abandoned place just to hit a button here and an elevator go ding?
It would be very.
Sorcery!
Speaking of sorcery, Justine,
Oh dear.
and I'm not done rolling yet.
Oh dear.
How many you got?
Well, I have 4 10s that have to explode,
Okay, you don't have to, but you can if you want.
and then there's a 9 there too.
Grades of success, Adam. Grades of
I
success.
was just hoping she
We're
only
going to
had
pry
two
open those
successes.
doors, and she's going to hit the big red button marked Secret Vault.
8. 8.
Okay,
8.
you are going to see on the wall, no one else would really know what these mean, but you'll see a little silver panel with 2 little buttons. One of them has an up arrow, one of them has a down arrow.
I don't get
Those
it.
2 buttons. So what
I
you'll
swear to
do-
God, if that's what you give me for those 8 successes, I will beat you later.
You're also going to see next to that, you're going to see a little indent along the side of that panel where it looks like you can put your finger in and then do like a push in and then pull out like a magnet lock.
Ooh.
So you'll click that and pull it out, and sure enough, you will see a thumbprint scanner.
So high tech.
Yeah.
So while she's doing
And it is
it,
active, by the way.
A thumbprint scanner is useless.
so I'm like trying to
Well,
like
if you can find a
pull the
dead body
doors
of someone
open,
whose thumb
like
went.
caveman style.
Yeah.
And nothing's happening.
I'm going to try to help Miles.
Yep, no, you guys can't open the door. So yeah, thumbprint scanner.
Anytime now. Just a minute. We'll get it open for you. Any minute.
Guys, we
No!
need a thumbprint here of someone who belonged to this building.
There's a nice, fresh, totally untouched guy on the steps a couple seconds ago.
Oh!
I'm done playing. That's the highest I'm ever going to roll with successes. I'm done. She's just going to turn around and walk out right now. Screw you guys.
Hold on.
Screw you bitches.
Now, you with that amount of successes, you can try to break it open and physically hack it, but it's going
Well,
to take time.
I have a screwdriver. I have a wrench. I have nails. I think he has a hammer.
It's going to take time.
It'll
In
be
the
good
meantime,
time.
Miles and I can go look for an intact thumb. He's got a sword. We can remove this thumb.
I have a machete for chopping off vines and hands and,
All right, so just so I
acquiring
know,
keys.
you guys are splitting up. Babs is staying in the kitchen alone working on the thumbprint scanner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You two are going back out to the steps, or are you going to a window, or what are you doing?
Back the way we came because we did pass some bodies.
Okay.
And just kind of not getting near them, but seeing if we can see if there are any hands or fingers or digits that might be intact.
I'm just going to tell you this. No.
Okay.
From the look of things, it looks like there was a series of mutants from this angle that burst through the main door and started rushing towards the main stairway and were cut down with machine gun fire, is what it looks like. And they're just laying here.
So back out towards the steps, because I didn't see the pile of gooey bodies. So
That's
I don't know
true.
where she threw that body. I'm going to go back and look, see if I can get a hand from someone out
Okay,
there.
you can either go through and look through one of the windows of the building to look down, or you can go back out on the steps. It's your choice.
Well, there was a clear path to the steps, and we didn't come across anything. So I'll just go back to the steps.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
Initiative
Now-
check.
We're in the house. Manor thing.
Yep.
We're walking along, stuff. So I'm thinking, okay, so I'm kind of a coward. Where would I hide if there was a horrible mutant invasion of my home?
In the vault? Sorry.
That's perfect timing. So pause there, Rob, because as you say, in the vault, you're going to come face to face with a mutant bear making its way in the building.
Oh, craps.
As
Well,
you're like,
I rolled only 6 for my initiative, so
which means
I'm caught off guard.
it's going first.
Yay!
The bear is a black bear, so it's not a full-size bear.
I'm probably going to be like, shit, what's a bear doing here?
The bear itself has bone plates on it and has bits of flesh inside of its claws. It has bits of hair and stuff hanging out of its mouth. Has a belt kind of half hanging out of his mouth. He's got bald patches over him with blistering sores which are bleeding. His eyes are bloodshot and red, and he looks at you and does that like stands up and goes swipe at you with his claw.
I still like that. Shit, what is a bear doing here?
Did you just try to make her feel better by saying it's not like a very big bear? That's like saying, oh, don't worry, you just got hit by like an F-150, not a school bus. You'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
You're gonna feel like a million brass.
Just walk it off.
Maybe 2.
Just walk it off.
Just walk it off.
In the sense that he's gonna mostly sever something, and when you go to walk, it's gonna fall
Well,
off.
the downside of this is I don't think the bear's thumb is going to help me. Oh no, did you just kill me?
No.
Kill his 2 wounds?
Question mark? No, you're going to take...
My defense is 3.
That's irrelevant.
No.
Because you don't see the bear until you're like... As the bear takes a swipe directly across your chest, it'll cut through the skin, bursting open on the upper breast and going down into the lower breast of the second one, and just cut right across your chest. You can feel it rip and tear, and I'm actually going to give you 2 pain and 2 wounds.